If you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you for resisting arrest.
What's up, real world? Twisted Luck. Hope everybody's good. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I am going to show you an example of what is, in my opinion, the most dangerous type of cop. One of the most dangerous types of cops that are out there. A cop that will, and I'm going to show you a video example of this in action. There are a lot of cops out there that, unfortunately, instead of upholding laws, they enforce feelings, right? There are things that cops know, whether they tell you about it or not, they know. They have charges that they refer to as POP, which stands for pissing off police, or contempt of cop. Obviously, those aren't legal charges, but and they can't write that on the court documents, on the charging affidavits. But what happens is sometimes if a good citizen has broken no law, but has in some way offended a cop, many times that's just by holding a camera, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the police snap to judgment. Then the police will charge you with something along the lines of disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, without violence, or something that's, you know, open to interpretation. And I'm going to show you an example of that, and then I'm going to show you how absolutely wrong it is and how absolutely stupid this was of this cop. Makes himself look like an absolute fool because he should know that he cannot do what he did. Either that or he does know and he doesn't care, he just hopes the people don't know. Let's have a look.
You're under no obligation to answer any of his questions.
What did you say?
You're under no obligations to answer any of your questions.
Are you serious?
Yep. Called Fifth Amendment.
Oh, really? How
Yes,
would
sir.
you know that?
I've watched.
And you know what? I have the right to ask you a question. I need to see your ID because you didn't cross that street in a crosswalk. I need to see your ID right now. I need
don't
to see your
think so,
ID.
sir.
If you don't give me your ID, I'm going to arrest you for resisting arrest. You crossed the
For
street.
resisting arrest.
Resisting or impeding.
Where's
the flow
their
of traffic.
car?
This is
There's
a roadway.
there's no traffic.
This is a
Where
roadway.
am I impeding? I'll take this charge. Where am I impeding?
You're going to identify yourself. Probably 64 Central. Put me with a white male detained. Send me another unit. So you really think that I don't have a right? That it's legal for you to cross without a crosswalk?
How's anybody else supposed to get over the road?
The crosswalk down there. That's the reason I was stopping her.
There's traffic.
What's that?
There's traffic.
I'm not debating this with you. I'm telling you what the Florida law says. That when you cross the street in Florida, you have to cross the crosswalk. Anything other than is a pedestrian violation. That's why I was talking to her, and then you wanted to insert yourself in the conversation. So do you want to go to jail for resisting an officer in the presence of my official duties, or do you want to identify yourself? Because when you go to jail, if you don't identify yourself, you'll be booked under John Doe. And that vehicle that you just came from will be towed. Your choice. I'm giving you the opportunity.
So this gentleman, this good citizen, who broke no laws, committed no infractions, did absolutely nothing wrong, was detained and arrested by this deputy. Do you think this deputy is ignorant of the laws, or does he just not care? Does it not bother him to cause harm to innocent citizens, good citizens, cost them money, cause them hardships, just to protect his feelings and his ego? This gentleman stood strong to defend his Fourth Amendment being violated for exercising his First Amendment, advising people of their Fifth Amendment, and he spent 12 hours in jail. Is this what we should expect from law enforcement? Lowry was right over here talking to some people, right? So the guy that was arrested for resisting arrest, he was actually arrested for contempt of cop, is what they call it, or POP, which would be pissing off the police. But he was right over here, right over here in this area. And he walked up and he lawfully let the people know that they have their Fifth Amendment right not to answer any questions. They don't have to talk to him, right? So Deputy Lowry there was upset with that, as you saw. So he demanded his ID because he crossed not at a crosswalk. Now let's have a look at where he came from. Crossed out at a crosswalk. So he came from over here, right? Down there, we have a crosswalk at that intersection, right? He came from over here, but what's right here? Right here. This is just a dead end, right? So this isn't even a through road. This is just a driveway to this gas station and this building over here. And the law says you have to cross at a crosswalk if you are between two intersections that have crosswalks. In that case, if you cross right here, that's illegal. They can stop you technically by law, even though it's stupid as hell. They can stop you and detain you, ask for your ID and things like that. However, in this case, why does Deputy Lowry not know this law? There's a crosswalk here. There's a dead end here. Dead end here. So that law that Deputy Lowry unlawfully used to ID and detain someone and arrest him for resisting arrest, absolutely unlawful. Why do law enforcement officers not know what the hell they're talking about? So you saw there, in order, he demanded ID immediately. Everybody has the right to free speech, your First Amendment, right? You can talk to people sitting there on the sidewalk. You don't walk right up, you give them a safe distance. Interfering is not speaking. Interfering is a physical act. If you're standing back and talking to somebody, you are well within your rights, and every cop should know that. Some get hurt feelings, like Deputy Lowry did. But it's within your rights, so there's nothing they can do. Now he immediately demanded ID because he said he jaywalked. Absolutely false. He did not jaywalk. He had no right to ID that guy. Jaywalking, like I said, can't be enforced. You have to cross at a crosswalk if you are between two intersections with crosswalks. If you're between anything other than that, you can cross right where he crossed. This had a crosswalk and a dead end, and it's not even a through road, it's just like a driveway. So that was absolutely ridiculous. That was 110% feelings enforcement. And this is not the first bad example I've seen from just the way he treats the public poorly.
Hey, Deputy, sorry to bug you.
Yep, we gotta go.
I know. Can I just get a P number or an event number from you? What do you mean no? Why no? Sir, why no? Yeah, I just need
you don't need one.
just the last four
Yeah,
of
you
them.
can call the sheriff's office. It's none of your business.
Why are you a dickhead?
I'm not a dickhead.
Why
you call me a dickhead?
I'm doing a public records request for you.
You can do that through the sheriff's office.
I'm doing it to you directly. Florida Statute 119 allows me to do that.
Call the sheriff's
You have a
office.
supervisor for a complaint? That's a close one. Holy shit.
And that's an embarrassment. That should be an embarrassment. That is an example of exactly what we don't need and what needs to be exposed to the public, what people need to see. And we need to praise more the good ones and encourage that and discourage this. That's what we need to get rid of. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Have you experienced things like this? Have you ever heard of POP charges or contempt of cop charges? But this is what we need to look for. This is what we need to focus on. That's what we need to get rid of. Thanks for being here. Twisted Luck Truth. I'll see you soon.